Hi, Rachel. Thank you so much for your feedback and just the encouragement with doing the annotation activity a little bit differently. Your positive words are definitely encouraging, so I appreciated everything that you had to say and even the things that you pointed out. I agree. I really like this type of activity. I feel like even though we're doing online learning, it allows us to really collaborate and hear another person's point of view as we work in this. So here we go with yours. Um, I was looking on, let me see if I can pull up my highlight feature, see if it'll work. So I was looking at yours and I really liked how you had your annotation, and it's easy to read, so feel free to do it a different way if you wish, or keep it the same. Either way, it works for me. I'm able to follow along really well. I liked that you pointed out how there was the single word with the exclamation point here. I think that was good. I also liked that you had, let's see, Oop, not sure what I just did there, but I also liked how you were talking about the italics being used to show his thoughts, and then it kind of goes into showing his action. Overall, you had a really good use of pulling stuff out. I was kind of proud of myself because I saw this right here. You were talking about the use of an ellipsis, and I was going to point that out on this page. I just missed that you had put that as well. But I'm going to just piggyback on it. The fact that it's consistently used right here and right here and right here. You can almost hear this student just trying to catch up to what he's trying to say. And the author really did a good job of showing that this character, Hart, is trying to organize his thoughts well and get out what he was wanting to say to the teacher. I noticed too on this first page here, one thing that stuck out to me quickly was you pointed out the single word with the exclamation point. The first thing that drew my eye was the didn't work, period. Some hurt, period. And both of these are describing Mr. Meinert, if that's how we say his name. Showing at first the guy tried to hide his surprise and anger. He didn't do it. Like, it's pretty instantaneous there. And then also, Hart had seen some sadness. There was some hurt. So it just, because it's short and simple, it's almost kind of like how the shortness reacted with Mr. Meinert. Just kind of, it was short and quick and just got to him pretty good. I like this too. The author is talking about a time frame with 10 minutes later. So we're seeing here this scenario happened, this is what's going on, and then a few minutes later we're seeing that Hart is wanting to catch up with Mr. Meinert to continue the conversation. So those were some of the bigger things that I saw as I'm scrolling through. I also like with this that with this we're getting some insight into Mr. Meinert also. He's saying that he did not want to be having the conversation. He didn't want to answer Hart's question. He was tempted to turn back and go out the door. I think the author really shows in this that Mr. Meinert is still hurt. He's still upset. But he's still working through a difficult time. And it's almost as if there's a mini theme in this that the author is trying to show that sometimes you have to have hard conversations that you don't want to be a part of, but you should still work through it anyway. I just thought that was kind of a cool thing. So I'm looking forward to this next one as we're getting ready to wrap up this class. Talk to you soon.